Phillip Island is the next event on the V8 Supercars calendar.
And for all the drivers,
that is good news.
Because in my humble opinion, if it wasn't for that little mountain in Bathurst, then Phillip Island would be the best racetrack in the country.
The Phillip Island track is a cracker.
4.4 kilometres of pure driving pleasure.
Fast, flowing, rewarding, but very dangerous.
We've seen some classic examples over the years of when the island bites.
Major sausage that is. Look at the state of it.
It bites hard.
The Phillip Island circuit hosted the Armstrong 500 for standard production cars in 1960. It hosted it for 2 more years before it moved to another place north, at Mount Panorama. It's a race you and I now know as the Bathurst 1000, but it's at Phillip Island where the great race really started.
Phillip Island, another one of our great tracks, one of the longest ones we go to. Very fast, great for drivers to really get their teeth into. I suppose you could say all tracks are dangerous, but Phillip Island, because of the speed you're going, if you have an off or make a mistake, it can be costly. But a really great venue, you know, MotoGP, World Superbike, no, great track.
International viewers best know the Phillip Island Grand Prix circuit as a mecca of motorcycle racing. Every year, thousands upon thousands descend on the island. They go there for the MotoGP event and also the World Superbike Championships. Motorcycle racing is at its best at the fast and flowing island track. All of Australia's greatest riders have tasted success there. Wayne Gardner, Mick Doohan, Troy Bayliss, Troy Corser, and hopefully in the future, Jack Miller.
But only one can lay claim to being the Island King.
Casey Stoner won the MotoGP race at Phillip Island back in 2007. And then after that, he never lost there. He was unbeatable. He won a record 6 straight. And in his last race on home soil, the punters came from everywhere to see him, and he didn't disappoint. He might have his critics, but you've got to tip your hat to the guy.
Like Mount Panorama, the island is one of the great racetracks of the world. And that ocean view, simply spectacular, and on the right day, the best you'll ever see at a racetrack anywhere in the world. Problem is, those great days don't happen too often down there. Boy, it's cold and windy.
The concern for everybody is always the weather. How cold it will be, how wet it will be, occasionally how hot it will be. But as Barry Sheen said, it really is the gateway to hypothermia.